So my name is Joe Zazzera, and I'm the co-owner of Plant Solutions. Our business is in Scottsdale, Arizona. We've been in business since 1981, and primarily we design and install living plants, indoor atriums, indoor living walls, and moss wall art. So our mission at Plant Solutions is to have plants in every office and every home in the world. That might seem like a minor thing, but again, we believe that healthy people and healthy environment starts with being connected in that way, and we feel like what we do helps facilitate that end. Our biggest challenges before technology was that because we couldn't monitor a wall with data, with real hardcore data, everything was done visually and by feel, by look, and by visiting. So every project that we had or did, we would have to visit on a regular basis, and if there were tall walls, we'd have to get ladders and feel the plants or look at the plants, or even eyeballing the plants, looking for wilting or anomalies that would have to be corrected. And then we would have to sometimes guess at the watering cycles until we sort of could get it dialed in, because without being able to see the water flowing or to get hands on the plants in the wall, you couldn't always tell. So our biggest problem was that we were having plant failures. And plant failures translate to plant replacement costs, and plant replacement costs lead to lower profits. So we have looked for ways to incorporate technology. For example, on every wall we do now, we have internet-based irrigation timers that we can control the irrigation remotely. And now we've been using the Spiio system specifically to monitor our moisture levels in our walls. So that we know we don't have to be on the project, that we can monitor how much moisture in each zone of the wall is getting, or what the moisture level is, and can water it. Primarily, again, because of the cost savings that it can provide, and again, because each installation is a little bit different. I love having the flexibility to monitor our plant walls, from the offset, no matter where I am. In fact, last year, my wife and I were on vacation in Peru, at Machu Picchu actually, and I was able to water walls from our hotel room. And it was actually kind of, her and I looked at each other and just laughed. It's like, could you imagine 20 years ago sitting in Peru watering plant walls? So it was really one of those aha moments about how technology and plant maintenance, plant care, and plants have sort of had this crossover. And it also just gave me a lot of hope for the future, that this is tech that we can implement in our everyday world at Plant Solutions. The top reasons to use Spiio, in my mind, should be obvious. That by having raw data at our fingertips, quickly, we can make decisions on how to maintain our wall. We take ownership of every living wall that we do, and what that means is it's our responsibility to use the available resources to make sure that that product is as sold and delivered and stays as committed. So it's important not only for our company reputation in terms of developing new work and creating new work, but also in the sustainability of our company. There'll be a time in the future where all successful living walls will have some form of technology, and many of them do already, but for those that don't, and those that don't embrace it, I feel like they'll sort of be left behind, because the ones that have technology integrated into the system are the walls that will be successful. So my advice would be get on board.